on AI revolution in Indian agriculture. My topic for presentation is AI in agriculture with a special reference to agricultural marketing. As far as the importance of agriculture is concerned, you are all aware agriculture contributes 14% to GDP. At the same time, it also provides employment opportunities for 44% of the workforce. And at the same time, even in the international trade also, we are able to export the primary products, particularly related to agriculture. So the Indian economy is doing well both in the domestic market as well as in the international market also. Now here, we are interpreting the concept of artificial intelligence because, see, since independence, the Indian economy has witnessed tremendous progress both in terms of the food grain production and commercial crops production. Though the production has been rising, still we are experiencing some scarcity in case of certain products. Now across the world, most of the developed economies, not only developed economies, even the developing economies also have advocated artificial intelligence in various fields. You are aware the artificial intelligence is transforming several sectors in India, such as healthcare sector, education sector, transport, logistics, manufacturing, and retail trade also. So as far as if you observe the importance of artificial intelligence, in 2025, artificial intelligence has become a game changer for agriculture worldwide, and 50% of the large scale farms in developed countries, just if you take the developed economies, 50% of the farms are utilizing some form of artificial intelligence, with the smaller farms gradually catching up. If you observe the Indian artificial intelligence market, in India alone, the artificial intelligence market in agriculture is expected to reach $350 million by 2033. Just I repeat here, artificial intelligence market in Indian agriculture is expected to reach up to $350 million by 2033, driven by initiatives like Digital India campaign and a rising demand for sustainable farming practices. So because of these two important factors, the artificial intelligence market in agriculture is expected to grow in India. If you observe the world economy, the global market for artificial intelligence in agriculture, which was valued around $4.7 billion in 2024. So in 2024, global market for artificial intelligence in agriculture valued at $4.7 billion, and it is projected to reach $10 billion by 2032, growing at an impressive compound annual growth rate of 26%. This is about the growth in artificial intelligence in agricultural market in India, both in world economy and as well as the Indian economy also. Just if you observe the farmers are now leveraging artificial intelligence for a wide range of applications. The precision irrigation that conserves water, drone-based crop monitoring, pest detection, and autonomous machinery, all contributing to improve yield and resource efficiency. If you take Indian agriculture, all of you are aware that the productivity in Indian agriculture is very low. If you take developed economies, for example, if you take America, only 1% of the workforce depend on agriculture, and agriculture contributes only 1% to GDP of America. Even in Britain also, 2 to 3% of workforce depend on agriculture, and agriculture contributes less than 3% of GDP to Britain economy. Though agriculture contribution to GDP is low in developed economies, the productivity, that is yield per hectare, in case of some of the crops is very high in those countries as compared with India. So the agriculture sector in developed economies is able to meet the growing requirements of the people as because of high productivity. So in India also, there is a need to improve productivity. So in order to improve the productivity, now we have focused on applying artificial intelligence. The We wanted to leverage artificial intelligence for a wide range of applications in order to improve our yield, that is yield per hectare, and resource efficiency. And AI-driven precision farming currently boosts crop yield by about 15 to 20%. So AI-driven precision farming, so it would help you to enhance your crop yielding by 15 to 20% if you are able to employ artificial intelligence tools in Indian agriculture. The adoption trend. So the adoption trend is growing both in across the world and at the same time in Indian economy also. It is due to decreasing cost of hardware and increasing awareness of artificial intelligence benefit. Now, farming community are aware of the benefits of the artificial intelligence on one hand. On the other hand, the hardware cost is also decreasing. So, as because of these two important factors, the adoption trend, as far as the AI adoption trend is growing in the entire world economy. And artificial intelligence in agriculture is all about using smart technologies like machine learning, automation, computer vision, natural language processing to solve the traditional farming challenges. So in order to solve the traditional farming challenge, you are all aware, particularly in a developing economy like India, the farming community experiencing certain difficulties in terms of the cultivation, particularly cultivating different crops. So in order to avoid these challenges, farmer challenges, some of the artificial tools would help us to improve productivity in agriculture, and the smart technologies like machine learning, automation, computer vision, natural language processing, all these artificial intelligence tools would help the farming community to avoid the challenges. For example, machine learning model predict crop yields and disease outbreaks. So crop yield, for example, how much of productivity per each hectare in case of paddy or wheat will be identified by using machine learning model. So the machine learning model would help you to assess the crop yield and disease outbreaks. Automation. Automation handles tasks like planting and harvesting. So for planting and harvesting, the automation automatically handles tasks like planting and harvesting. Virtual assistants. The virtual assistants can provide quick expert advice in local languages. So virtual assistants would help the farmers in terms of providing quick advice in local languages through natural language processing. So this kind of impact is already tangible. 60% of the farms worldwide are expected to use AI-powered tools by 2025. So by 2025, we expect 60% of the farms worldwide use AI-powered tools, especially for precision crop management. So these tools optimize resource use like water, fertilizer, reduce waste, leading to higher yields and sustainability. As I mentioned earlier, the AI technology uses machine learning to analyze data from weather, because weather is playing a major role as far as the agriculture production is concerned. So due to bad weather, we have been observing the negative impact on agriculture production and productivity at various points of time. So the machine learning helps us to analyze data from weather, soil, and crop conditions, helping farmers predict future crop yields. So farmers are able to have some, they will have some idea about crop yield in the near future. Crop yield in the near future, and early risk such as disease or pest outbreaks. And as I mentioned, AI-driven automation automates labor-intensive tasks like planting, watering, and harvesting with autonomous tractors, robots, and drones. I repeat here, AI-driven automation automates labor-intensive tasks like planting, watering, because we are using human labor as far as planting of agriculture crops are concerned. And for watering also, we are making use of human labor. So if you employ AI-driven automation, it automates labor-intensive tasks like planting, watering, and harvesting with autonomous tractors, robots, and drones. And by continuously monitoring crop health and soil moisture, artificial intelligence helps tailor irrigation, fertilization, and pest control to exact needs of plants in different zones of the farm. So the artificial intelligence facilitates sustainable agriculture and environmental protection also. Because now you are all aware, sustainable agriculture assumes significance in the context of environmental protection. So the artificial intelligence tools will help you to achieve sustainable agriculture and environmental protection. And it would also facilitate customer engagement and market adaptation. At the same time, if you observe the benefits of AI in agriculture, so this is very important aspect, and the topic also itself is very important, both the topics. That is why just I request you all to listen very carefully. These two topics are very much important for particularly for civil service exam. As far as the benefits of artificial intelligence in agriculture is concerned, because you are all aware, agriculture is one of the major topics as far as the third paper of civil service is concerned. In the mains, you will have some papers. In the third paper, you will find economy, Indian economy. There, agriculture occupies prominent place. From that, you can expect artificial intelligence application related questions. Now, AI-powered precision farming boosts crop yield globally by 15 to 30%. So here you have observed the rise in crop yield by 15 to 30% if you employ AI-powered precision farming. Next, water usage is reduced by up to 40%. Water usage is reduced by up to 40%. Fertilizer application accuracy improves by 85%. Fertilizer application accuracy improves by 85%, leading to less waste and lower cost. Automated machinery and AI-driven farm management reduce labor cost by around 50%. Just the major points, once again, just I will repeat, I will take only just half a minute of your time. Crop yield is expected to rise by 15 to 30%. Water usage is reduced up to 40%, by up to 40%. Labor cost is expected to reduce by 50%. And real-time AI application speed up critical decision on irrigation. Farmers can take decisions very quickly. Critical decisions will be taken by farmers very quickly related to irrigation, harvesting, pest control, ensuring timely interventions that protect the production. These are the benefits of AI application. So by using AI tools in agriculture, just you can reduce the labor cost, you can avoid water wastage also, and you can raise the crop yield, and you can take the critical decisions related to irrigation, harvesting, and pest control. And as far as some of the farms across the world are concerned, if you take PCS Agri in Mexico, it is a Mexico-related organization. They are employing AI platforms combining Internet of Things sensors, IoT sensors, and machine learning to monitor crop health, soil conditions, and weather in real time. Just I am providing some of the cases related to application of AI in agriculture. PCS Agri in Mexico, they are using machine learning tool, and they are also using IoT sensors to monitor the crop health and to monitor the soil conditions, to monitor the weather in real time. Next, in Germany, the Sin Soil in Germany, they are employing artificial intelligence with the satellite imagery. From that, it helps the farmers to increase crop resilience against climate change. Crop resilience against climate change while earning carbon credits through transparent reporting. Just I am repeating, Sinsoil in Germany employs AI with satellite imagery and machine learning to measure the soil carbon, and it particularly helps the farmers to increase crop resilience against climate change. Next, Taranis in Israel, they combine high resolution aerial surveillance and AI-powered computer vision to detect crop threats like pests and diseases at a microscope level. So Taranis in Israel combines high resolution aerial surveillance and AI-powered computer vision to detect crop threats like pests and diseases at a microscopic level. Now, as a whole, we can say the in future in India, the agriculture, not only in Indian agriculture, even in the entire world agriculture sector, in the entire world economy also, some innovations we are expecting. All of you be clear with this. You are expecting some innovations, self-driving tractors, drones, and robotic harvesters equipped with AI and computer vision. Number one, self-driving tractors, drones, robotic harvesters equipped with the artificial intelligence and computer vision are automating planting, spraying, and harvesting. Thereby, labor costs will reduce. Now, the cost of cultivation is rising. All of you are aware of that. Particularly, just if you inquire with the farmers engaged in agriculture, see, one of the major difficulties that they may express is rise in labor cost. So by applying these artificial intelligence tools, you can reduce the labor cost, and generative AI and virtual agronomist AI platform analyze weather, because now I already explained about the importance of weather and agriculture. So this platform analyze weather conditions, soil conditions, market data to provide real-time hyperlocal advice on planting, fertilization, and pest control. AI-enabled carbon framing, because we are expecting in the near future, we expect this kind of innovations will take place in Indian agriculture. In simple terms, you remember, self-driving tractors, self-driving drones, robotic harvesters. And we can forecast the weather conditions, forecast the soil condition, forecast the market data also. And using satellite imagery and machine learning, artificial intelligence measures soil carbon sequestration and automates carbon credit certification, driving sustainable agriculture practices while generating new income stream. These are the innovations that we are expecting from from the usage of artificial intelligence tools in the coming days. Additionally, here I have mentioned here some of the artificial intelligence tools already I have explained. Generative AI I have explained. As far as generative AI is concerned, it can generate complex content such as text and pictures based on its consideration of vast amount of data. Once again, I repeat, generative artificial intelligence, it can generate complex content such as text and pictures based on its consideration of vast amount of data. Based on the consideration of vast amount of data, it will provide you text and pictures. Next one, large language models. It is a subset of generative artificial intelligence, usually based on transformer architecture, focusing primarily on generating human language text. Generating human language text. Next, discriminative artificial intelligence. Discriminative models that classify data by learning boundaries between categories instead of generating new data. So it classified the data by learning boundaries between categories instead of generating new data. Next, foundation models. The machine learning models trained on a large amount of general data that can be used to create specialized AI applications like weather and production and prediction. Like that, you will also find the transfer learning. Transfer learning. It is a machine learning technique only, in which a model trained on one task, a model trained on one task is reused as a starting point to learn a related but different task, transferring the knowledge gained from one domain to improve performance in another. This is also very important artificial intelligence model, that is transfer learning. It is a machine learning technique in which a model trained on one task, is reused. You're making use of that same task once again as a starting point to learn a related but a different task, transferring the knowledge gained from one domain to improve performance in another. The final one, digital twins. These are the virtual representations of physical things, virtual representations of physical things that use real-time data from sensors and artificial intelligence to stimulate physical behavior for prediction. Last one I repeat, next we will enter into marketing. These are the artificial intelligence tools that may be employed in Indian agriculture. And as we are experiencing different problems with related to the crop yield, with related to usage of high fertilizers and pesticides, we are experiencing different kinds of pollutions. So all these problems can be avoided by applying artificial intelligence tools. And I also explained about the innovations in artificial intelligence as far as agriculture is also concerned. Innovations also explained. So different models that I have presented in the form of recent advance in artificial intelligence. So PPT4, later you can go through this very just if the time permits. This is about the tools applied in agriculture. Now the major topic is the agriculture marketing, the very important one, because now at the beginning I told that since independence we have witnessed tremendous progress in terms of the food grain production as well as the commercial crop production also. But here the farmers are experiencing severe difficulties in terms of marketing the produce. And from various newspapers and from articles from renowned economists, you used to observe the share of the producer's price. Producer, assume that you are a producer. Your share in the total, the price paid by the consumer would be in the range of 40%. Some study says producers' share of consumer price, final consumer price would be in the range of 40 to 50%. Some people, according to some surveys, it would be in between 20 to 30% in case of perishable commodities like fruits and vegetables. Here I have come up with the very relevant data related to various surveys, and the agriculture marketing also, it was mentioned as one of the subtopics in civils. See, the topic agriculture itself is important, and we hereafter we expect questions related to artificial intelligence only. So as far as the agriculture marketing is concerned, the Indian agriculture market size reached to $452 billion in 2025, expected to reach to $563 by 2030. This is about India's agricultural market size, entire total produce value, the total amount of commodities that are traded, $452 billion in 2024, expected to rise to $563 billion by 2030. So it is expected the compound annual growth rate as far as the market size of Indian agriculture is concerned is expected at 4.52%. So the reasons for this much of tremendous growth as far as the market size of agriculture is concerned, agriculture market size is concerned, high public investment, government is also investing more on agriculture, and they are providing, you see, certain benefits to the farmers also. You might be observing, even state governments also, different state governments are providing, see, direct benefit transfers to the farmers. Even central government is also has adopted such kind of direct benefit transfer to the farmers in terms of cash. They are directly giving to the farmers. Broader access to credit, farmers are able to raise loans from different commercial banks and a different form of institutional sources. Digital infrastructure is also growing. These are the three important factors contributed for rise in productivity in agriculture. And earnings across the commodity segment also is growing. Whatever the commodity that you produce, in case even paddy or wheat or the any commercial crops like a cotton, sugarcane, like that, whatever be the product, the earnings across the commodity segment is also rising. Now, the digital platform that link 11 crore farmers to farmer finances, subsidies, advisory services are already cutting transaction cost and improving the price discovery. The digital transactions are linked with 11 crore farmers. So, digital transactions that link 11 crore farmers to farmer finance, subsidy, and advisory services are already cutting transaction cost and improving the price discovery. And here you have to observe, I don't want to focus more on defects in agriculture marketing here, but however, only 2 points only I have projected here. And you might be aware, we have Agricultural Produce Market Committee. Agricultural Produce Market Committees, everywhere you observe, we call it as mandi. These mandis have failed to yield the desired results. That I am arguing here. So the agriculture produce market committees saw market deterioration because the see at a committee mandi. For example, if you observe, you take Agra. In Agra district also you will find a number of mandis. At mandis, government is required to procure notified commodities from the farmers. Government is to produce directly from the farmers through middlemen. That is the objective of setting, that is the rationale behind setting up of agriculture produce market committees. But these agriculture produce market committees have failed in yielding the desired results. Very recently, you might have seen that ENAM, very important, separately in some of the exams, it was given as a separate question for 20 marks and 25 marks. It is one of the important reforms that was undertaken by Government of India as far as agriculture sector is concerned. Actually, this ENAM, here direct online trading is possible through ENAM. But ENAMs have provided better marketing opportunities for farmers to sell their produce through online. Farmers will sell their produce. Farmers sell their produce through online because already I told that digital transactions that link 11 crore farmers. These farmers can sell their produce online, competitive and transparent price discovery system. This is ENAM. Online transparent price discovery system. So you can sell your produce online also at a competitive price you can sell. Thereby you will get remunerative price. That is the main rationale behind introducing ENAM. National Agricultural Market. It is one of the important that was taken up by the Government of India. But ENAM is also facing certain difficulty because you are all aware, poor internet facility is very low in rural area and lack of electricity. You will find more power cuts, particularly in rural area. Inadequate grading. Farmers are not aware about the grading. Their produce will not be graded properly. and payment delay. Even if they sell online also at a competitive price, they are not receiving the price, entire produce price immediately. And low farmer awareness. Even you are observing that if you just take one village as a sample, in that particular village you can observe 70 to 80% of the farmers are selling their agriculture produce to traders and middlemen only, commission agents. In every village you will find commission agents, traders. So 70 to 80% of the farmers in rural area still selling their produce to these people, traders and commission agents. They are not making use of NAM, online trading, for competitive price. And they are not aware of the grading. They are not aware of this kind of e-norms and resistance from intermediaries. And in terms of regulations, market regulations, every state will have one regulation. So state level variation in market regulations, these are the hurdles in terms of selling the produce by the farmers in online at a competitive price. These are the problems that we have been experiencing. Now here I would like to present the benefits of artificial intelligence in agricultural marketing. So artificial intelligence tools also helps the farmers in getting the remunerative price, in selling their produce in the market. So as far as the benefits are concerned, here I have mentioned, for example, improved market insights and enhanced demand forecasting, because artificial intelligence provides the deeper insights into market trends, customer behavior, and competitive dynamics. Because as a farmer, you will come to know, once you employ artificial intelligence tools in terms of marketing, you will come to know the market trend. What is the demand for your product? Sometimes there may not be demand for some kind of agriculture products. Thereby, you have to wait for some time. You have to store your agriculture produce in the warehouses, and you will come to know the customer behavior also, because customer behavior plays a major role in terms of marketing. Competitive dynamics also you will come to know. As I mentioned earlier, demand forecasting. Estimate the demand for your product, future demand for your product. So in the month of November, today November 1st, so there was not that much of demand for your product. So by using artificial intelligence tools, you will come to know when there will be that more demand for your product. So by using artificial intelligence tools, you may come to a conclusion that the demand for your product will be more in the month of January 2026. So you will come to know that is demand forecasting. You are estimating the future demand for your product, Thereby you can plan accordingly. Optimal pricing strategy. You will have price strategies also determining the artificial intelligence helps in determining the optimal pricing strategy. It will maximize your revenue, maximize your profitability. And artificial intelligence enables more precise customer segmentation. You will come to know the customer segmentations also. For example, most of the buyers are from urban area. So there in urban area, all customers can be segregated into different categories based on their income, based on their profession. Like that, you can segregate the customers, and leading to targeted marketing efforts and improved customer engagement. And it also enhances supply chain efficiency. You are all aware, supply chain is also one of the subtopics in civil service exam as part of your mains. So there were a number of defects in the supply chain of agriculture produce in India. Because if you take any kind of, even if you take the contract farming also, and even if you take the marketing of agriculture product, how the marketing is taking place through middlemen, everywhere you are finding supply chain inefficiency. So, but artificial intelligence enhance the supply chain efficiency. It reduces waste, You might have studied from different articles, you might have studied. 20% of the agriculture produce is getting wasted. For example, if you observe, in 2024-25, the total production of food grains in India was estimated at approximately 350 million tons. Approximately, I told that. But it might be more than 350. Because as I mentioned, 20% of the agriculture produce in India is getting wasted because of lack of storage and warehousing facilities. So artificial intelligence tools would help you to reduce waste, to improve overall flow of agriculture products, to enhance the efficiency in the supply chain, to assess the market trends, to assess the competitive dynamics, to forecast the demand, to determine optimal pricing strategy. These are the various uses of using artificial intelligence tools as far as the Indian agriculture is concerned. Now, if you observe the essential tools for agriculture, artificial intelligence in agriculture marketing. So this is also a major subtopic. What are the essential tools that you are using, that you are employing in agriculture marketing as far as artificial intelligence is concerned? Here, AI powered CRMs, customer relationship management. Just now I have interpreted the concept of customer engagement. I have interpreted customer relationship management systems like Salesforce and HubSpot use artificial intelligence to analyze customer data, because I told that you can segregate the customers also and predict behavior of the consumers, personalize marketing efforts. So customer relationship management systems like Salesforce and HubSpot use artificial intelligence. These are the two customer relationship management systems, Salesforce and HubSpot. They use artificial intelligence to analyze customer data, predict behavior, and personalize marketing efforts. Next one, predictive analytics platforms. Tools like IBM Watson and Google AI provide predictive analytics capabilities, helping the businesses forecast market trends and consumer demand. These are the two artificial intelligence tools, IBM Watson and Google AI. These two tools would help you to forecast the market trends and consumer demand. Chatbots and virtual assistants. Here, AI-driven chatbots like ChatGPT can handle customer inquiries. Most of you are aware of ChatGPTs. So GPT can handle consumer inquiries, provide product recommendation, and enhance customer engagement. Some of you might be using this ChatGPT to know, to have some inquiry about the products, and product recommendation also, which product is good, like that. And the customer engagement also will be possible by using the ChatGPT. And platforms like SAP and Oracle use artificial intelligence. These are the two platforms, SAP and Oracle, use artificial intelligence to optimize the logistics, inventory management, and demand forecasting. And tools like BrandWatch and Hootsuite Insights, these are the two tools. It analyze social media and customer feedback to gauge public sentiment about agricultural products. The final one, just while concluding, I would like to say the innovations and emerging technologies. Here I have given, see, for example, computer vision, how it would help you, blockchain integration, Internet of Things and sensor data, voice search optimizations, augmented realities. Some successful AI-driven agriculture marketing projects I have given here. These are the case studies actually. John Deere's, because he has done extensive research in agriculture. John Deere, he has used artificial intelligence to analyze the data from its equipment and provide farmers with actionable insights, because he has done extensive research in agriculture. And with regard to because of usage of these tools, he has identified rise in crop yield, optimize marketing strategies for its products. And Cargill's AI-powered supply chain. Cargill leverages AI to optimize its supply chain, reduce cost. Some case studies only, whatever it may be, as I mentioned earlier, it reduces the labor cost and it will enhance the market efficiency. It will improve the supply chains. Same thing I have provided here by taking some case studies, because these are the people are employing artificial intelligence tools in agriculture marketing. Thereby, they are getting some good results. The final one, the innovations, the last one, innovations and predictions of AI marketing of agriculture. The online platforms, just I'm concluding. So the online platforms powered by AI will connect directly farmers with consumers, eliminating the intermediaries and increasing profitability. At the same time, future AI systems will offer more accurate predictions. So in future, we are expecting some innovations. Such innovations would help you to predict very accurately about the anticipated market trends. And AI tools will increasingly focus on improving the environmental impact on agriculture products. Now we have been experiencing bad weather conditions on the agriculture production. So in the recent years also, for the last 2 months, you have been observing, particularly in southern India, the rainfall was more. As a result, the revenue of the farmers has come down, and the crop failure also we have observed. So due to bad weather conditions, the crop failure have been experienced by the farmers. And at the same time, such things can be avoided by using artificial intelligence tools in the near future. Artificial intelligence will be integrated with the technologies like blockchain, Internet of Things, and AR to create more comprehensive solutions. So it will enable hyper-personalized marketing campaigns, enhancing customer experience and building brand loyalty. So here, innovations and predictions in future, there might be more innovations in artificial intelligence. Such innovations in artificial intelligence would help the farmers in marketing their produce. So here, after we can expect, by employing the artificial intelligence tools, the farmers will get the remunerative price and they can avoid crop failures, and at the same time, they can assess the market trends. They can also assess demand forecasting. With this, I stop my presentation. I thank the Sakshi Education, particularly Mr. Chaitanya Kranti. He is the person behind these webinars. With a good intention, he has started these webinars. Thank you, Chaitanya Kranti.